It can be really difficult to do video while doing some of this. I hunch over, I get really close. That's the beak of the raven. It's the head, that's the opening to get to the beak. Unlike the first raven I made, which I made in a single night, the day before the performance, in which I added the character at the last minute because it needed something. I added it. It was my senior project in college. So that raven didn't have the ability to research like I do now and things like that. But this has holes in the clay so that I could stitch it on, because there is a long-term reaction between the Fimo clays, the polymer clays, and hot glue. There's a weird phenomenon that goes on. And here is the raven, half of the beak. The other half fell off. Well, all of it fell off, obviously, because here it is, because of this weird reaction, which causes the hot glue to get this weird goo between it and the clay. I don't know if the clay causes it. I don't know if the hot glue causes it. I don't know if it's a combination of the two. The only reason I know this is because dragons that I made, where their jaws were Fimo clay glued to the satin, I made those back when I was 14, 15, 16. Those that I made started having this problem about 10, 12 years later. So I'm going to grab the raven here, and you can see the glue. It's no longer sticky. This one didn't get as bad. There's ones that will just remain just this gooey stickiness after the weird reaction. And so, yeah, he lost his poor beak. This guy I made in a couple hours time, but he was pretty convincing. He really worked. Poor guy. I don't want to get rid of him or throw him out or anything. I love him. So that's something I look out for and try to prevent by changing how I'm doing things. And I've been trying to find glues that would stick as quickly as hot glue, but not have that reaction. But then again, it could be a decade or more before I knew it had that reaction. It's sad to make a puppet and think it'll last decades and has that happen to it. So anyway, this is where I'm at, and I'm about to sew further down and then stick the body in, and then have to externally sew, which is harder. Externally sewing the fabric through the fur is harder, but this has been glorious to work with. It works so much better than the other kinds of fake fur backs. It just feels like suede and acts like a gentle suede and just never causes stuff to come loose or any of them. It's just very little coming loose. I love it. So anyway, raven should be done by the end of the day, I'm thinking. Depends. I got a big meal to make and go to. We all work together as a family. We all do different parts of the meal. So our Thanksgiving meal doesn't tend to be burdened on one person anymore, which is fabulous. So anyway, have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll send you more updates as I can, and I will do more video of me working as I can. Like I said, it's tricky. So have a fabulous day. Bye.